Hello guys, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, or if you're new. My name is Jess and we talk about a lot of timeless fashion around here, pieces into your wardrobe that will be around for a long time and how to style what you've already got, alongside sharing with you thrifted finds and sometimes the odd haul that is timeless pieces that I know are just going to stick around for a long time that you should maybe look at investing in. So basically a bit of everything, but I also weekly vlog. We talk a lot about running and habit building, all that kind of stuff. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, make sure you drop a little subscribe and stick around for more, because I promise you there is a little bit of everything on here and I can't wait for what 2025 is going to bring, because I can guarantee there's going to be such fab content that I know you're going to really want to see. Today's video, I thought I would kick off the season with a few pieces that I'm finding I'm really gravitating towards this winter. So obviously winter, we've still got a couple of months left. We've also got the transition into spring, where here in the UK it's still quite cold in spring. I don't think we really get to the warmth until like May, so we've definitely got a long slog ahead of us. But I thought I would put together a collection of my favourite pieces from right now and just show you really easy things that you can incorporate into your wardrobe. You might already have some of these pieces and maybe you'll find some inspiration on how to think about wearing them, or it might inspire you to go out and thrift, because actually quite a few pieces on here are thrifted. We've only got about 2 or 3 pieces that are brand new. A lot of them have been in my wardrobe for a long time as well, so definitely not inspiring you to go buy a whole new wardrobe, but just look at the pieces that you've got a little bit differently and think about how you'd wear them. We're going to jump straight in and talk accessories first and foremost. So I'm going to start with this gorgeous Songmont bag, which if you know anything about me, you will know I am a Songmont diehard fan. I absolutely love this brand, and the reason I love them is because they do really gorgeous leather bags, all beautifully made, all with like the most intricate gorgeous detailing. I can't even tell you, like the little stitching and stuff, like it's always just really beautiful. They come in a box with a dust bag so you can store them really well. Personally for me, I love storing bags in dust bags just because I think it keeps them protected, it keeps them looking their best, and I love the fact that they're sold with them so I don't have to buy separately. But this is one of their gather bags, and the gather bag is a beautiful style. I absolutely love this one. I'll leave all the product information on the screen for you so you can check out some more. But it's got a gorgeous woven design, so this is kind of like a multi-style, multi-wear kind of situation. So you've got the little strap on top, which could be worn kind of over your shoulder as a little bag like so, but you've also got the longer detachable strap here, which can be removed if you want to, so you don't have to wear it longer. I've put it onto like this length. I do need to pull that down a little bit, but I've just put it longer to show you kind of how I would wear it longer, but you can make it shorter, longer, etc. The smallest hole is here, and obviously the longest hole is right down, so you can adjust it as you wish. And it's also got a little removable bag charm that comes with the bag as well. But the thing I really like is that you can just kind of remove and completely customize the bags. So for example, you can just completely take off the longer strap here, and I could also just add the little charm kind of onto the side. It's got the little hooks and stuff, so you could add it on here. I love the longer strap, but for me, I definitely prefer wearing it with the shorter one. So just to kind of show you the versatility, this is what it looks like just with the shorter bag. You have also got the removable charm here, so this one can be taken off or left on. It's completely up to you. A little bit customizable, which I really like, and bag charms at the moment are kind of, they're having a little bit of a moment, so you could always use this and make it into like a bit more of a personalized situation if you wanted to. But this one is the gather bag, as I said, and it's a beautiful colour. I love the fact that this is the suede. It's just such a gorgeous bag. I also think the size is perfect, because it's one of those bags that I know I can wear with like a million different things. Like if I'm popping to the shops, I can throw my essentials in, sling it over my shoulder and just like run around to the shops. It goes with a lot of my outfits. It's the perfect size. But equally, if I'm going to work from a coffee shop or I've got meetings and stuff, I can put my laptop and all my work bits in here, and I know that they'll fit, and I can go wherever I need to go. And inside is very much like a tote. So you've got a zip pouch on one side, which is great for obviously popping in your bits like your card wallet, etc. There's a little pocket on the other side as well that is quilted on the inside, and then you've just got this kind of gorgeous quilted depth in the middle as well, which is just, honestly, it's such a classic bag. If I've not sold Songmont to you by now, I don't know how, because I literally have so many of their bags. Maybe it's time for a Songmont collection, who knows, but I do have quite a few and love them. If you would like to get your hands on them, I'll leave a link to the website below and to this specific bag. I'll also leave my discount code, because you can get some special discount with my code that's on the screen here. So if you were looking to treat yourself, I would recommend. They are like a mid price point, so I will say they're not the most expensive bags in the world, like we're not talking thousands, but they are around about kind of at the £300 mark, which I actually think is a really good price for a timeless bag that you're going to have for forever. I personally don't buy cheap high street bags anymore because I just don't think they have the longevity, and I want to make sure that if I'm investing in things that they're going to literally be around for a very long time, which I know this one will be. So very, very much an investment for me, and I absolutely love her. But that's the bag for the video that I wanted to mention, because I know you're going to be seeing a lot of her, and it also goes with kind of everything that we've got in the rest of the video as well. If there's anything that you like the look of, I'll leave the link to the exact or as similar as I can find in the description box. But as I said before, some of these have been around for a really long time, or they're thrifted, so I can't always link, but we're talking more on the styles than anything here. So first up, we have some leather trousers, which they're an essential. When they first came back around, I really did think like Ross from Friends vibes. I thought they're going to be uncomfortable, we're not going to love them, we're not going to wear them a lot, but I wear these straight leg ones all the time. I started with a pair of leather leggings probably about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I still have them. I don't wear them as often anymore, but the straight leg ones I find I gravitate to a little bit more, just because I think they are just like a straight classic style. You can really dress them up or down, so like ballet flats and a shirt's really good if you're going to an office where they've got a little bit more laid back vibes. You could equally wear like a jumper and boots and stuff with them, but they're very easy to style. These are Abercrombie. They're the Curve Love range, which personally I really love. They are so soft. They're vegan leather, so they're good for the environment as well, and I just really like them. I think they're a classic. I wear these leather trousers all the time. I've had them for maybe like 2 or 3 years now, but I did have obviously the leggings before, so I know that leather trousers definitely going to be around for a while for me. If I'm honest, I kind of just replace jeans with the leather trousers when we get into this time of year, and that's how I think on the styling. But I do have styling advice on those ones, and if you want me to do a ways to style on anything particular, you can let me know and I'll absolutely add it to the roster, because your girl's getting back into the ways to style this year. We're going to be pumping the ways to style like you would not believe, because I really want to show you that you can wear your wardrobe without always having to buy new. So that's my aim for the year. We're aiming to make sure that you know how to wear your wardrobe rather than constantly buying new pieces. But moving on, we've got these leopard print jeans, which you will have seen these before on some form of social media. I intended to make a video to be like, look what I got from Vinted. Completely forgot, but I did get these from Vinted. These are the Damson Madder cargo jeans. They've just got damson embroidered across the back, and they've got the slight cargo style. I picked these up in a size 8 on Vinted. These are £100 brand new. I got them for 45. Thrilled. Under half price, and they were brand new with tags, which heaven. Like, brand new with tags is wild to me. I just can't believe that people literally sell things that much cheaper on Vinted. I also do it. I feel like we just want the space back and we want to be able to buy new, but I absolutely love these. I have worn them so much since I got them. I would say I wear these at least once a week at the moment. I just love styling them. I love experimenting. If you want a video styling wide leg leopard trousers, I can absolutely do one, because I know there's a lot of places that sell them. I will leave a link to the Marks & Spencer's one down below, because Marks & Spencer's have some, who else has got them that's really good? I think it's ASOS, but there's a few places that have really good alternatives. I was going to buy the Marks & Spencer's ones as a dupe of these for, I think it's like 45 or 50 pounds. Then I found these in my size on Vinted, and I just knew I had to invest. So they're a gorgeous style. Leopard print is, I feel a bit like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. I personally absolutely love it. I think it's such a good pattern. That also feeds into my neutral loving heart. I don't really, well, now I'm also venturing into colour, but I didn't used to wear too much colour, so for me this was like a good way of getting a little bit of something different in there. And it's a classic style, but as I said, it's very much a love it or hate it. I quite like it when it's muted like this. I don't love it when it's kind of really bright and in your face, but the muted tones like this, there's just something about it that speaks to my soul, and I'm obsessed. Then we've got a little cardigan, which is actually new in, but I kind of fell in love with the chocolate browns this year. Again, as a neutral girl, I really like the tones, but I didn't really have too much in a darker brown. Dyeing my hair darker last year definitely changed my outlook on the colours that suit me and the colours that I want to put into my wardrobe a bit more. But I really liked the style of this one because it is a little bit more fitted. You could wear it fully done up, you could wear it half open, you could wear it kind of however you feel, but I just personally feel like this is a great style and a great colour that will last into a wardrobe. I'll pop a little get ready with me on the screen here because I did recently wear this in a really gorgeous wintry outfit, and it kind of sparked the love for trying to style this in a million different ways, because like you could literally wear this with either of the pieces I've just shown and the bag and it would look really good, especially with like the leopard trousers and the bag. I feel like it would just mix all the earthy tones together, but really gorgeous. This one's from Cotton On. I will link similar because I don't think they've got it anymore, but great style. Love that it's tighter, love that it's just a really easy kind of ode to the cardigan trend, but also one that's got a little bit more longevity because it is tighter, so it's not kind of baggy and loose. But I really like this style of cardigan, and I think do you know what? Every time a trend comes back in, I think, why would people wear that? Happened with the waistcoats, happened with cardigans, and now I find myself wearing both. The one that I definitely can't jump on board with though is the capri trousers. So you will never ever see me wearing a capri trouser. If you do, you can reference back to this video and tell me off for saying it, but they're just not for me. Then moving on, you've probably seen this in dozens of videos like this, because this is one of my most worn items ever. This is actually from Primark and it cost me, I want to say like £8. Genuinely don't think it was more than £10. I think it was either like 6 or 8, but this is one of their fine knit ribbed long sleeve tops which has the roll neck. I have this in black, grey and white. I live in them. I have had them for years and I honestly wear them so much. They are so comfortable. They're great as a base layer. I can pop a little thermal underneath if I get really cold, but the fact they are that really fine knit really helps because they're just a little bit warmer. They add so much to an outfit, and if you're wearing like a statement coat or something, like even with what I'm wearing now, I could do the blazer up over the top and pop on some like maybe the matching suit and some like ballet flats or something and it would look really cute. But equally with like leather trousers, etc., belted, just a 10 out of 10. Really good quality basic, and I have literally worn and loved these for years. I have vivid memories even back to like 2019 where I did fashion videos sharing you like winter capsule wardrobes and stuff, and these were always featured. The one I'm wearing as well, just to mention this, is actually a thermal from Marks and Spencer's. So if you're looking for really great thermals, highly recommend. I got a black and a white and they are like a brushed kind of fleecy vibe. I absolutely love this because it's just like a nice classic high neck top, but also keeps me a little bit warmer, so great for wearing under jumpers and stuff. So highly recommend. They do have a great range of thermals in honestly so many different styles at the moment, so I think it's worth having a little look at because I feel like you could literally get an entire thermal collection and it would be really inexpensive. I think these are about £16 each, but I honestly live in it. Like, it's just the comfiest thing ever. The black and the white I think I haven't taken off either or for probably about 3 weeks. Like, one gets washed, the other gets worn. Then moving on to jumpers, I've got two here to show you because I wanted to talk about how high street ones can often be just as good as kind of higher end, but also show you colours that I'm really enjoying for the seasons. These are actually both from Primark. I'm really loving earthy greens at the moment, especially in knitwear. This one again, been in my wardrobe for a couple of years and I really like it. I think it looks great with the neutrals, with the darks. It looks great with like the leopard trousers and stuff as well. Again, it goes with like the bag and the earthy tones, so it's kind of a classic for me. Just a really easy slouchy jumper. I do tend to buy my jumpers a couple of sizes bigger just so they are a bit slouchy, and this one is also Primark. Again, needs a little bit of a debobble, but this is like a really nice thick one. These are so warm, but again need a debobble. To be honest, I feel like knitwear is quite a tricky one because no matter what you do, they're gonna bobble. Like, it's inevitable with knitwear that it bobbles. So for me, I don't really count bobbling as a sign of a bad quality jumper. I've got 100% wool ones that bobble just as much. You just have to give them a really good rub over. Like, I've got M&S vintage ones that are like, oh God, I probably got them for like £7 from a charity shop. I do have to debobble them, but they're way more wool quality than these, and they all need debobbling just as often. So I love them. I do feel like you can get better quality knitwear. I just don't want to buy new knitwear if I've already got these in my wardrobe because I'm kind of going through like a style transition, but I do think they're great to have, and I think having like a few key knitwear pieces in kind of that classic style with a simple colourway are always a good idea. Then we've got 3 coats and 2 pairs of shoes and 1 accessory left. Not too much to go through, so we're going to try and speed through them. This is my new leather blazer. This one I thrifted for £10. It's a Marks and Spencer's one. I actually saw this in the charity shop for £15 about a week before, and I thought, oh, it's a little bit expensive. I don't really want to get that for like a vintage jacket. For a vintage jacket, went back in and it was reduced, so I knew I had to have it. I do need to give it some kind of like spray or something because it's definitely got that charity shop smell going on. But I used to have a Zara version of this, which was quite oversized, quite long, and I loved it, but I didn't really wear it because the fit wasn't quite right. So when I saw this one, I tried it on and I just knew it was 1,000,000% the fit that I needed in my life. Like, I just needed that slightly more tailored style to elevate an outfit but also make me feel a little bit smarter rather than feeling like I'm just kind of wearing a lot of heavy layers. So I picked this one up. If I'm honest, would wear it with 95% of this rail. I don't know if jumpers would really fit under it, but I feel like with a high neck and some jeans with a belt round or something, or some smart... Ooh! This underneath the roll neck with some smart tailored trousers belted with this, with some ballet flats. Or alternatively, you could put it with trainers and a beanie hat and like some jeans, and you could dress it down a little bit. But I really liked it. I like that it's got that kind of straight style, because a lot of vintage M&S and stuff is very much like tailored, which I don't love. This one's very much straight down, and it's got a little bit of shaping at the back as well, which I like, and I just think it's beautiful. It's genuine leather as well, so this would have probably been brand new like £100, but I got it for 10 and I think it's gorgeous. Then moving on, we've got one of my best thrifted finds of all time. This is one that you need to go back and watch the last video just to find out how much I paid for this. I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to make you go back and watch the last video because you are not going to believe it. But this one is a vintage faux fur coat, not real fur, but I like the fact it's got the kind of lines on it. I saw this in the shop and I beelined because I love a fur coat. They are such a trend piece at the moment. They've kind of got that old money aesthetic to them, and they're just a timeless piece that is going to keep you so warm at this time of year, and I quite like wearing them. Again, like I said before, with like either a thermal top or the roll neck, just a really simple base with like some nice jeans or leggings and like Uggs and stuff, and they just look really classic, and they kind of become the outfit, so you don't need to do too much else with them. I'll pop a picture on the screen here of how I wore my other jacket. So I actually have another faux fur jacket in green, which I got for £40 in the Under the Stories Black Friday sale about 7 or 8 years ago. And this one just added to my wardrobe nicely because it's a little bit more of a beige colour, a little bit longer, and just a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous fit. Like, I honestly, I got this, immediately put it on and was like screaming because it's so cute and it cost me nothing. But faux fur is definitely one that is around a lot this year, but I feel like it's always present, but right now it's a really big trend piece. But I think you can pick up some great quality ones, especially now because everything's kind of transitioning into the spring fashion. You can pick some really good ones up in the sale, alternatively secondhand, because people are definitely selling them now that it's getting into spring summer and people are kind of clearing out their winter wardrobes. This is the next one I want to show you. This is actually an Adanola, which I don't normally buy like outerwear from Adanola, but I picked up this one and I really liked it because it's a cropped quilted jacket. I actually recently sold 2 of my quilted jackets that I used to wear quite a bit, just because I wasn't wearing them enough in the last couple of years, and I thought I want to invest in like a good, like a wintry, like plum burgundy kind of colour. So I picked up this one. I do have the leggings and the sports bra in the same colour, which looks quite cute as a whole outfit, but I liked the fact it's got the collar, it's shorter, and it's just a comfy, easy kind of throw on jacket for the days when it's maybe not so cold, or if you've got a hoodie underneath, it's quite nice to snuggle up in. But it's just a classic. I absolutely love this. I wear it quite a lot when I'm having like a laid back day, or alternatively I dress it up a little bit. To be honest, I normally wear stuff like this mainly with like active wear, but I have worn it with jeans and a t-shirt and some like little trainers and stuff as we were transitioning into the winter this year, and it was really cute, especially with a cap. Like, definitely the kind of autumn vibes, but I thought the colour was beautiful. But like, you can't go wrong with a quilted jacket because they are just a great transitional piece. Then last on the coats, we've got this tailored coat that I got 2 years ago from Mango, maybe last year, maybe 2 years ago, can't actually remember, but I got this one as a Christmas present and I absolutely love it. It's just a really nice tailored structured long line coat. Now if you've seen anything of Anywhere, these are kind of like a big deal in the coat world at the moment, and you can really easily find them, and I think it's more about finding the length that suits you, but also knowing that you can kind of tailor it up if you need to. I personally love a really long like maxi coat because they're warm, they look good, they're comfortable. I'm like 5'3" and a bit, like I'm nearly 5'4". I say both because I'm like just under, but I find it really nice to wear a big oversized coat with like chunky boots because I think it just makes me feel like cozy. I feel like an Olsen twin, like I just love it. So this one is definitely a staple for me. You've got this kind of structured shoulders, it can be dressed up into office wear really easily, you can dress it down with active wear really easily. Just a classic fit, and I just think it's gorgeous as a coat. On to accessories. We couldn't do this video without mentioning a beanie hat. I'm personally loving kind of bright coloured beanies at the moment. I have my classic, so I have a Ganni beanie in the black and the beige, and I also have a just plain grey one. But I thought this year I'd jazz it up a little bit and get an orange and a red. I just like it. I like adding a bit of colour. I feel like it kind of goes with everything. It's a little bit of something different, and it just adds like a bit of fun and interest to an outfit. I also feel like red scarves as well are really nice at the moment because it just gives a little bit of colour, adds something different, and I just absolutely love it. M&S has really good knitted hats at the moment, but also I've seen places like H&M do them as well, but me and M&S are just having a bit of a love affair. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've just M&S just has my heart a little bit this year. Then on to shoes, we have 3 pairs of shoes. So first up, we've got some colourful trainers. These are the New Balance 550 in the red, but I would say you can kind of take this into any pair of trainers. I just quite like having the pops of colour and accessories and kind of matching them a little bit. So if I was to wear kind of, let's say for example, the leather trousers, a jumper with the plain coat, I would pop on the colourful accessories just to kind of add a little bit of something. I like adding colour through accessories because I don't really tend to wear colour in my outfits, and I think a little colourful pop is really nice. And again, it can be super timeless, can be worn in multiple different outfits. You could wear these dressed up, dressed down, with your leggings, with your activewear, etc., and they look really cute. So I personally love these, but I think colourful trainers are where it's at the moment, and there is so many styles, colours, colourways, etc., so it's definitely worth having a little look and maybe investing. I have seen quite a lot of shoes on secondhand websites recently that are similar to this, still brand new in box for over half the price, so it's worth having a look there too. Next we have the Uggs. Uggs I wear 24/7. I wear them as slippers if I'm really cold. I wear them with my activewear and a big cozy jumper for like work from home days, or like if I'm going to a coffee shop, I wear them styled up with like the leopard trousers and a big jumper, etc. But I just find them so comfy. These are actually dupes of the Uggs, but I do have the proper Uggs in the ultra lows. Don't know where they are, I think they're by the front door. But I just wanted to mention these ones because they're a little bit more kind of spring proof as well. So as we transition seasons, big chunky socks with these will keep your feet nice and toasty, but also then you can kind of transition them into spring and wear them a little bit differently. But I absolutely love them. I think they're such a classic style. These and like the Birkenstock Bostons are kind of my like in-betweeny shoes, so I wear them a lot in like spring and autumn. I cannot wait to get my Bostons back on, but it's just a bit too cold for now. And then last but not least, for the world's longest video, is these boots. Now these are actually from H&M, but a classic Chelsea boot is essential in a wardrobe. I do have my Docs, which I tend to wear quite a lot as well, but I wanted to mention a really plain, like classic simple boot, because I think these have got a lot of longevity in a wardrobe, and they are just a bit of an essential in terms of kind of winter wardrobes. They're just a simple black pair. They cost me probably the best part of about £30. Chunky sole. Some people prefer a thinner sole, obviously completely personal preference, but I really like a chunky sole boot because I think it gives me a bit of height, and I also just like the way it looks with crop jeans and stuff. But I thought I'd mention them because Chelsea boots are another style that just never seems to go out. They change shape slightly every time, but I feel like they do very much stay in fashion, so they're a good one to invest into if you were looking for a kind of good staple shoe for your collection. But that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you liked seeing a collection of pieces that I think I'm going to be wearing a lot this season. Also things that, to be honest, have a lot of longevity. Everything here I know will be in my wardrobe for a while because it already has been, or it's new and I just know it's going to be around for a while, so I hope you liked seeing it. As I mentioned in the start of the video, obviously I've got my gorgeous Songmont as well. You do get the discount code, so make sure you're checking that out if you want to get a little bit of discount on the Songmont bags. Great for a present, great for yourself. Personally, for me, my essential ones are the Gather, the Luna and the Drippy. They are the 3 styles that I wear on repeat, and I have in a couple of shades, but personally for now this one is definitely going to be one that you see a lot of, and I can't wait to style in a million different ways. So let me know if you want a styling video and we can definitely get one done.